What is up, guys? Welcome in. My name is Nick and welcome to the channel and welcome to Hockenheim here in Forza Motorsport. We are in the Peugeot. It is in the touring car lobby long races, so we have a 16 lap race around Hockenheim at night in the touring cars. Audi deciding to go somewhere that isn't the track there, confusing me a little bit. Fair few slow moving cars. We are using the sequential shifter. As if you'd seen my latest video, I'm apparently about half a second a lap on average quicker with it than using the flappy paddles for reasons I don't fully understand. But here we are. Yep, so we are in the Peugeot. Everyone seemed to think it was dead after the last updates, but I'm still pretty certain that it is pretty good. And yeah, we're starting at the very back, 22 car grid, so nice big lobby. Leave space on the apex. Ooh, held up a little bit. Apparently I have been passed by a girl. I don't know what that is meant to imply, but I'm fine with it. Smoke screen's been deployed. Just going to sling it up the inside there. Bumped a little wide because of the sausage curb, apologies. But we've made some headway, we're up to P14 already. Should be able to get around the Audi here before we go into the infield section as well. I get the penalty, there we go, lovely. So, this is the long race. This is with the 4X tyre wear now. Don't really know how long the tyres are going to last on the Peugeot. It does tend to chew its front tyres a lot anyway. I've gone with hard tyres just to see how we're getting on. We don't seem to be too sluggish right now. Keeping up with this lead pack. A lot of guys still very close together this late into the race is pretty good to see. Bouncing off the limiter there. There is a group making a break for it at the front. Hopefully we don't get held up too much by these guys and we can catch onto the back of those. I do like that Polaroid livery link just there as well. Ease off the brakes there, slide that up the inside. Nice position made up there. Just eased off the brakes in the second part of the braking phase there. There's a gap up the inside of that Hyundai and I just sort of felt like capitalising on it. He's going to have the slipstream. I'm just going to let the steering drift wide. There he comes. Just park it on the apex. There we go, on the power nice and early. Still on my outside. And give him a squeeze. Well, we almost got left out hung to dry there. This has been a pretty good race, to be fair. No real sort of murder deaths. That's always good to see. Oh, link bumped wide a little bit. See if we can capitalise off of the inside of that. No, he's going to chop us back on the outside. On the exit of the corner. A little bit naughty there, but we'll let that slide. We've got a better run, but I don't really think I've got anything I can do with it. Not really anything doing there. We're just sort of stuck behind those two people at the wrong position. Not really somewhere you want to be fighting, to be honest. Whoa, bit deep. I wasn't paying attention. Hyundai's coming back at us now. See if we can use the tail of this MG. That's where the one area that the Peugeot is very weak at is its straight line. Park on the apex. No, okay. That was just not the track you were driving on there, sir, because I was right on the rumble strips. but we managed to get that. Okay, so now we've calmed down a little bit from those first few laps here. We're just going to sort of take stock. We're on the edges of the top 10. We are miles off P1 because we've been caught up in all of the squabbling so far. Ooh, bit too quick into that one. Still trying to learn how to use this shifter here. As you can hear, I'm using the Moza sequential shifter. Wrong way. Decided to shove that down to first rather than third. As I said, still learning to use the shifter. Out in front, going very wide. Going wild around him just to make sure he's got plenty of space. Okay, so trying to spot the braking point here. There we go, that's better. Again, that Audi using parts of the track that isn't really parts of the track. Hasn't worked out for him though, he's dropped further back. We are closing in ever so slightly on these guys ahead. About half a second I've taken out of them so far. Never mind, they've found most of it back. They are still pulling away from the guys behind though. No, that's not what we want. That's a penalty. That's going to be probably a time penalty. Yep.
Total time penalty is about a second.
Second's a bit mean. I didn't really gain any time from it, but whatever. No point complaining about it. Way too slow into that corner. Got that Audi within a second of us again now, so he's going to be picking up the very light fringes of tow. We've dropped half a second to the guys ahead now. I am getting caught by the guys behind. This is not great. I haven't got much more to give. Nearing pit stop for the one stop. Audi almost in my back seats. This Peugeot's not quite quick enough in a straight line, unfortunately. Got some kerfuffle going on up here. Whole gaggle of cars up here. I think a lot of people might be pitting this lap. No, okay. Not a lot. Guy behind's pitting. No, he isn't. The Audi's staying out. Got a much better run than this Hyundai in front of us. It's gone wide. Going to have that position, thank you very much. Going to be probably pitting the end of this lap because I think we're about to go into minor tyre wear. Don't think we're going to do much else than to go for another set of hards, unfortunately. Okay, that was a lunge. Or I just braked really early. Lost where I was on the track, probably that. Lent on by the Hyundai. Did go into the back of the Audi a little bit. He braked a bit earlier than I was expecting him to. So have lost a position here. Right, time to pit. Oh, yep, that's not really how you want to take that into the pit lane there. Whoops. Right, guys, if you are enjoying this so far, it's been a bit of a fustercluck so far, I must admit. Do please press the subscribe button. Let's grab my keyboard. We're going to go hard tyres, and we don't need any more fuel. Right, as I was saying, yes, if you are enjoying this so far, do please press the subscribe button. I make lots of Forza videos, generally about 3 a week. So I'm arranging around this sort of style. That nice little stutter there is going to lose me a bit more time. Great, thank you for that graphics card. But yes, if you are also enjoying this, please press the like button, and why not leave me a comment, let me know as well. So here we go. There's that guy who pit just before us last lap. So we are coming out where we should probably be. Ooh, a little bit of cold tyres, there we go. I think we're going to lose a bit of time to the, obviously the guy we passed, or guy who passed us rather, just before we pit. So, we're going to see if we can hopefully undercut him maybe, I don't know. Might be a bit of a tall ask with that stutter as well. That wasn't too bad run there. So, Senator Jenkins is the guy who went in behind us. That was the Hyundai that we overtook on the lap before we pit. So, we've got a couple of second window to him. Looked like he was just running out of tyres before we went in the pit lane. So, we had that benefit there. We do seem to be gapping him, at least at the moment anyway. Yeah, we've gained a fair amount of time on the guy behind us. And we're also a lot closer to the guy ahead as well. And we managed to get back ahead of the Audi as well. So the undercut has worked. Edgy Dragon is the guy who was ahead of us. So if we can work in on... We are catching Cregan ahead of us in the MG, I want to say it is. So if we can work on him a little bit, that's going to be good. We've got a 2-second window to the Audi, so he must have run out of tyres on his in-lap. Or had some form of mistake, because he was a good... I would have thought he'd been a good couple of seconds ahead of me, to be honest. Okay, Cregan would appear to be in a link, thanks to him having a massive mistake at the hairpin. Much better run out there, but nowhere to go with it. Come on. Need you to hurry up. I really don't want Edgy Dragon catching me up. Just had a bit more of a moment on the outside of the corner. We might be close enough for a lunge. He's going half defensive. Okay, that's one way of trying to defend. Just called driving into me. Slung up the inside, he tried to cut back. I held my car in the position I wanted it on the track at the apex to stop him doing that. And he saw that as blocking, maybe? I don't know. I get the feeling I might be about to be killed. Yep, there we go. Right, we need to off the fuck away from him right now. Because we have the Audi right there as well. It's about as good as I could take that corner with him there. I knew what he was going to try and do. He was just going to sling up the inside regardless of where he was. So now we are free. I need to use this pace and get him as small in my mirror as possible. Edgy Dragon has got back in front now. Let's try and gap him as much as possible. Still around the 2-second mark, so he's a lot better through the hairpin than me. I've always struggled with that fucking hairpin. I've never been able to get through it quickly. No, come on. You can drive better than this. Must be the last of the stoppers there. Go on. Can't let him catch us. looks like top 5 is going to be a little bit too far out of our reaches. I've mostly spent most of this race here trying to keep the keeping Edgy Dragon in the Audi behind me. That's better. I mean, Edgy Dragon had a better run through there anyway, but new fastest lap. Not the greatest to run after that corner. He appears to have found another fucking gear. Jesus. He's hunting me down. No, that's not the line. That's not what we need right now. Come on. Hold it together, you fool. .7. I need to keep .3 ahead of him. That's not going to help. That's probably going to be enough to give him the win. Well, the win, the point over me, yep, full second.
It's about 1.5 seconds.
But he also managed to get a penalty on that same corner. And his was apparently more egregious than mine. 0.8, 0.7. It's too far for a lunge. Right, come on, stay calm. Last lap. Well, the guy in front's had a moment before the line, but we've just managed to hold off there, and we kept a second lead over Edgy Dragon. Oof, that was a tough race. Oh dear. Up 14 places from P22 to P, well, 23 I think that is actually, isn't it? No, 21. Apparently someone dropped, so yeah, P21 to P7 in the Peugeot. I think I'm the only Peugeot. And yeah, that was a fantastic race. I am thoroughly sweaty. Sorry I didn't talk all that much in that race. I was trying to pay attention. That was a lot of effort just to get to that point and keep Edgy Dragon behind me. If you do find this video, thanks mate, that was a great race. You've had a massive stint of speed in the middle there.
We finished P7.
We did finish P7. So, no podium this time, unfortunately, guys, but yeah, a cracking race nonetheless. Congrats to all those guys. There's that Link Golf racing that we were fighting with earlier. That dude was absolutely rapid. Tried following him through, but he just managed to gap me and there was nothing I could do about it. But if you've enjoyed this one, guys, why don't you have a look on the one on screen now, the last time we came out in the touring cars. Drop me a like, leave a comment, let me know how you found this video and what you want to see in the future. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.